guys, now I will tell you in this video how to actually create a central repository so that you can actually push your changes to that repo. So this is github.com. You can sign up here. It's a very easy process. It's something like you sign up for any other accounts like your Facebook account or anything like that. So it's quite simple, quite straightforward sign up. You can enter the email address here and sign up for GitHub. You can click on that. I have already signed up. I have account in here and I do have repositories too. So I will sign in now using my user ID and password. Signed in now, I have quite a few number of repositories in here. I will create a new repository and I will call it first demo git repo. I will leave it as public. I think in GitHub there is a limit for private repositories, a limit of 5 or something. I don't remember correctly, but I keep my Git repositories normally public so that anyone can access it. You can enter a description if you want to. You can create the readme file, gitignore file and all if you want to, but I will leave all of them empty and I will just create the repository now. The repository is created now and it does say how to push the local repository from the command line, and this is what you have to do. So this is the origin URL. So this is the repository URL. These are the commands. Git now these days uses main as their main branch, not the master as their main branch. So earlier, the first branch you created, I think GitHub had was calling it master by default, but now they have renamed it to main. So, but the local Git repository still refers to master. So basically, you can rename uh, the local Git repository to main by using this command. So I will show you what I mean with that. And this is to actually push your local repository to the origin URL. So what I will do is I will first add the origin. So basically, you are letting the local repository know what is the central repository's URL. So again, I'm back in my command prompt. This was our project, right? So I will click this. I'll just right click, and after copying from here, I'll just right click on my mouse and it pastes the URL. I will do this, right? So now my local repository knows where the origin URL is. And before I run this command, I will show you what is the current status. So I ran few more commands. So basically I will show you what I mean. So I did run git status and it was showing me head detached. And that was not actually wrong. It is just another state of GitHub. So basically, because if you remember in the previous video, we checked out directly using the commit number. So the head kind of gets detached from that, and head is not sure what branch we are on. So what I had to do is I had to run git switch master again and then switch to branch master. And now if you run git status, it shows that we are on branch master. There's nothing to commit. And if you run git log, everything looks fine, right? So now I will show you what this means. So what I will basically do now is I will copy this command git branch-m main. Again, I will copy it and I will paste it, right? So now if I do git status, now you can see that our branch is main. So basically we are trying to map the branch's name, what we have in local repository, to the the central repository. So we are just trying to match the names, that's all. So now what we will do is we will be pushing the changes from our local git to the central repository. So I will copy paste this and you can see I get an error. So I will stop this video here and I will create another video wherein I will show you how to get rid of this error. So basically this error says it's 403, so it's not authorized. So I will show you how to fix that stuff before pushing changes to the central repository.